Etubakaya Enra and Cransiana Omuye during the Ghana Armed Forces recruitment exercise. No, the catcher said, Member of Parliament for Pusiga constituency in Upper East, Honorable Laadi Ayi. Or can say na ochire say and Cransiana Omuye ne de na eye omu krabia, omu tam na so na omu dis omu ana omu ye. Sam na okan the Parliament House Enra no. Okatakyie Afrifa mensa any TikTokers abom mami minimu. Na omu di n'adwuma wɔ media omu kyerɛ sɛ mame wɔyɛ insensitive just oni ahomabro ni tema emanipa be mo nkyerɛ mu no akyerɛ wadwen ama me wɔ comment section ayi Penyah block media mess was any day mo we be like video no other ma subscribe button na be click notification icon no latest update am kyerɛ wadwen ama me wɔ comment section best also baso no share post onya bi ahwɛ enti ɛno yɛn kan bi hyɛ mu Ghana LC mabunu nsia ne nyina sɛ Ghana Armed Forces ebie omu apono mu sɛ omu screening recruited according to master screening no na ɛhɔ no ala ekopie ɛwɔ Greater Accra ɛwɔ Sports Stadium Fofi Antwata enipa no ɛkyerɛ so ɛma yɛsɛ there was a push ombo push no ebi mo ɛtete to form ama etietie bi ma sɛbi enipa nsia ɛfɛ mu ɛto arana no mo sie do ɛma yɛsɛ President John Dramani Mahama the first gentleman of the land ɔkɔsra wɔ mu omo aprepra no so no aka nyina no na omo tete military hospital no ɔkɔsra wɔ mu ɛma ɔnkɔ ɔde amanebɔ Ebre Ghana for. Now, right after the incidents, Anna the acting defense minister, out of force in echo parliament, and honor, and other two parliamentarians and enemy, as I say, Anna Essie. Now, all the two guys, no be a etcher, our home. Emu Anna Gentleman, a Koduru, member of parliament for Pusiga constituency, a honorable Ayamba Laadi Ayi, also original or NDC, also original. None in Cassim or Trimus, as a Obiwa, Allah. Ana ahyehyɛ said that day ba kron omu ent normal omu tam na so na ɛwɔ sɛ omu ba hɔ no mu na omu bewu ɛnyɛ hɔ kɔ no ba yanka ɛnwan de ɛde yanka bibi ebeku omu ɛnka wo na no bewu.
But I want us to all take solace in the Almighty Allah. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God, unless you don't believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, it is not anybody who wanted them to die. There is no single officer there who wanted even one single soul to pass.
And as I already defend this, who knows that Nkofiko mu na yewo ha no ma yebogo mu no. Why kwa nim say omotuma NDC, semantoma NDC. Who knows? But who knows
those who have passed? Who knows whether they voted for NDC, MPP, PNC, or even they never voted? But here we are worried.
Now, if I mean some no kind, on say, Nanka and your bonnet. Every say, I will Koranimo. As our Bible say, I may say on a dema, on the edge, on the kunipa, on the sabonipa, it will be when you mean the kuno. Yam Nasi shall only share. Tibia, yebia, any shebre, or no any yebia, it will work our shebre, and say we would that time, look our time now. And Kaboni be any. But this is a correct quote in a wrong time, and my man one can he at least frahon to ma any pensia who can say we are as we are insensitive because all my nebuama yet chrome ye, and no manebuama, any Mutra Muhammad, any Samuel Boajimu, any 5 other people, Omuko in a helicopter crash. Mami ya can same baby. Yenim say uji uye Muslim ni you keep your faith, but you keep your faith ya anka AC ya no anka koti that koti no na nenka wo koti mo manebu amamoa enka nkure de ka koti ko bia no ni asem but o manebu amamo issue no mami one koti baby a wo ready one koti koran we na ama one koti but enkure nsia we de u koti e na comedy na so busia Okatakyie Afrifa mensa bonsu alright to that they failed for the record and not to say when a member of parliament entrusted with the solemn duty of shaping our nation's future makes statements that are not only regrettable but also deeply insensitive, and unbecoming of public office, then you understand how serious our problem is as a nation. But as I say, Obi, always say, parliamentarian, parliamentarian, yadi or money did to me a mano, so almost and pet that you have ever minds or can't same be say ya. No, so who baby your mind like an echo. But I say, leadership is not a platform for reckless rhetoric. It is a responsibility that calls for truthfulness, empathy, and integrity. Such remark erode public trust and undermine the very principles of governance. If those in power begin to think this way, how can they be expected to lead with vision or solve the challenges we face? And Afrifa, I make it this particular post on for the record page as a response to and someone mamen e kan ra wo chim mamen or insensitive. Afrifa ka say we ya na usa comedian so a TikTokers for no aso mamen mo e tetere pansam no.
Therefore, I'm here, Mammy being so as well. Why would none of this to dry? I'm going to go heavy. We are eating
Almighty Allah. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God.
And then many are soja, many are so gone. Kwasi tia some no kwasi frame unyamidi for me hu say wa post bibi o page one you mean say a whole military personnel no o ma nyije yise bi am say na kwasi omo ya nje na nkura no ma so no say how na kwasi bi sam say na den na omo mbe make sure say omo de emergency wona omo ni ho o mi sim for me bana mi cancer o mine penimfo am bra menchima wo be challenge me kwasi asemo ba ni gina ho kan se netwa so mu ti eda ye wo so mu se minister gina ho say sa adwin we na ahaye mu bi sa wo mizrim sa adwin bi a mo de se ye trim bra na ye sua na ye nim de nyame na epe nyame na eje twase sie wo ye dan a sa na wo se ba wo ye hu hwie nye ye na wo se ne na mu ko wuo zen ya shama zen no be wo ya hu hwie nye sa ensemfo na modi and many ambrenti unim se dwumadi no wo mabu afrizo sa ensem no modi ahye ni patrimu ama fact ni pa bebre pa ni say no obi mistake obi mfum zo a wakoye no ya de wo se esie ya hu hwie nye e de ba dwumadi ni so a na bonzi ni abre na ye ni abre obi a mfum zo obi akwo no abegina ha kasempa kire ya na semu akwasi tinu bebi sami ameda akwatira akwasi mu nsema atina okekan na akwasi abasa akwasi mahunsa bibi akwasi so hwe internet eze nani age mizrim vo dwumadi no hwe Ghana vo Facebook asempa na me ko kachira akwasi it's a time ze me on be dina mususa every say o mina mobra me dina mususa na papa no zo mo nkoye nkoko no kra de ze me nkana asem bi me wie me na wie enti abusua ba bia nim de ni nyansa ekono so amfa nyansa anya djuma wan fa nim de anya adjuma obi mistake would be ku afri wiase no abegina wasa ka kire say disappointed on you to die o ya dan ya wo na na be hu asama bani bra ba sama ba ka kire djuma de no so nie na ma me no wo free hefa usua edion enen na metia wi mu to wi a se me wura ho imagine say ye wo na watia to ne nipa titia so sana o tiem na home tie o ye ho hwenye na o tiem wase o na obi antonka. So one of the painful death forever ewu a yapa ne ewu angofo ne wuye o tiem mobo e me hyase ha o mi wo ye ntonka ne ye twifa so agobso.
Once today is ordained for them to die, they will.
Moda ya mutimi bisa questions bi o. Enti one na ebisa me say o NDC MP and MPP MP. We nso a question a ebisa. One na ebisa me say question no. Anansi wo fi a ebisa de onwene tentan. Anansi wo fi a ebisa de onwene tentan. Oh, muso ya mama de kire ye din kura do. Wo bisa me say NDC MP we o hwa wo de mam comment e hwan wo de o hwa asema mami kan say it is ordained for them to die today. Hey, adi asem ni obi call recruits and you find in the world now but say obi call recruits screening nipa kogu sa 22,000 na wo mo date so mo ko e work no sa e work no the capacity yesen yentimi digitize baby a ewiase adu yentimi digitize system ama nkrofo ada stampede ama nkrofo ada muntimi build trust in the system into mo be Monday Saturday crow person oba Monday because nkrofo be in the past obeba so bra Saturday obeba so adwuma na yawie into the guys who stay interview the guys don't even trust the system. And now Bakuti TV3 was say, how can I trust a system that does not even trust itself? What you are saying? Ain't your problem? We have a serious problem at hand. Now MP member of parliament. Wutimiko can say ya. Ayode. Asam na wo kan ayode. Enye nansen na boku sa wo so ye MP wo boku and na nkrofo ba wo so a ye di moto ebshi wo fie nya wa. Ye be di moto shi wo fie eye kikikiki ye shi wo fie ma yi ko e no. Ye shi wo fie no, it was it the will of God? Ye be ku na wotina moto so ye hwi mu ko ayi no. Was it in the will of God? I don't think when you now say today is your day. This is the most insensitive statement I've ever heard. Very insensitive. And NDC for women's caucus now parliament in Israel, but I'm sure say majority of you are women. You need to call this woman to order. And I'm even surprised because she's by far one of the most experienced. So some of these statements should not be coming from you. Some of these statements should never be coming from such a person who is this experienced in the affairs of parliament. A man 6 in Kwalewu. Kwalewu 6. Now who can this statement? They say, nothing could have saved them. Today is their day. Obiyewu, today is their day. So sa adwen wana wo de call sebi August 6 no we say that dan your omo da wan e ka kire wo omo no omo say say weather no nya basa omo no omo say we should not have a safety enhancement equipment enkwala na e call omo no omo ka kire say enkrofo a na say omo ba na omo mbra. What was the the crowd management system one military for needed to in place? From records, you see after every election we are number na kosro because someone ya promise we see a befa no e wo ho and na omo nso a omo ban to omo feel entitled nso wo ho. Into what was the management system? The whole place was chaotic, traffic laden, and let me show a TV3 report. It was just a complete mess. Na ya toprum ni e bie na nkwala nso omo mpene mani bie. Like seriously. And you are not even condemning the process. And I mean, we say, agaga, edi way your politics say until recently, it was not decentralized. A gap about when the ban no decentralized. Na no enyampa. I'm a speaker na kasa kan say masa di o kan enyampa. Asem na wo kan speaker na kasa ka kire ne say enyampa. Na enyampa no. Na enyampa no. Enyampa no dia na ekoso adentin yehu sa enyampa na wodi we gina ho ye politics no asanka say chese nsem bia no okeka completely insensitive to what has happened completely or the politics eno hu na nitiwu eba beka say in his years as member of parliament he never even experienced that. In his years as member of parliament he didn't even as a minister were experiencing that thing. What you say? And very sad. It's a very sad spectacle. We need to watch some of these things. Now, Oba pa se mother. Shedi year won north. Dimirika. Kwashi wufie. Everybody was sympathizing with you. Now her statement are what making. Very insensitive. You need to apologize. The woman in parliament must force her to apologize. This is a very bad taste, very distasteful. Once I'm a boss, or could you punk romano, or Shani Dean say, hey, mammy, no, Kasa say. Very sad. Yamin should be about like.
It was for just a quick one. In Patrolman, this video, movie, Mumra, Ninkomo.
It's Allah. There is nothing that happens that doesn't happen at the right time. This is what the Almighty Allah has ordained for them. Today is their day. No matter how, no matter what, no matter who was there, as what, even if we brought all the presidents of the world to sit there as ministers or whatsoever, once today is ordained for them to die, they will. And this is what has happened. Unless you don't believe in the oneness of God, unless you don't believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, it is not anybody who wanted them to die. There is no single officer there who wanted even one single soul to pass.
It was your fault. Video a member of parliament. I address parliament, I catch parliament to say. At Renche may see Ghana vibrant youth, as a result of Ghana Armed Force recruitment, of course, so I saw a member and wash your monk, in Yamish, so bewu, and no more. Na say I nyan to Ghana for you now, nyan to Musi warning. I mean, I should say some moment now soon, the column bequa. Yan to more than it means yen yamindi. And I say a fair say, I'm a penny for you now by Bishana, so be when the crap on be. And these are the people Ghana folk elected almost say, Omukojina parliament. Now, I'm form we hear some to a buying na bang BB and wow community no. Member of parliament, catch Ghana for say, okay, so Mukofoni be because of mom ran so. Ghana, are we okay? Yeah, okay. Pass or mine. Mommy, I can confidently tell you, say, Nyankopon Shishaye, in this Nyame has no hand in this death. I didn't know any shadani among the Nyame, the religion, Ghana for near the say, we are not even thinking fast and far. I said, the Nyankopon boy say, I see a dream far. What my religion, Eddie, and what kind of what they say, Yadrin, and what they die. Mammy, I what buying negligence into Nankrofoy a wooye. Make a way as a result of say some of the proper measures eto to wa and Kasao Wowe could be averted. I am saying this because as a buying and as an institution, if you are going to do a recruitment in this magnitude, I was say what the proper measures to her, and was all your risk assessment. Now what she said, what is the possibility say at rent him say bet in so what to me analyze you all these things now you put down measures a bit in your vet all these things to happen. But more as a buying and as a more as an institution, mine yet. International we see it. Now instead of say we can crack catch Ghana for now what catch what by say my no because say want man no crane when you kind into no what them try and leading say even when we are seeing bad right now we term it as good. If you are putting measures down, the proper measures and Kakao will win Kemba. What it? And maybe 2 foot from Ghana for men can't Ghana for say the young, vibrant youth have all the future ahead of them. May decide this and then you call for recruitment. I'm meeting you join the Ghana Armed Force now. Every time in life, let me boost you in the future. No, me go who I am. I say, madam, and you mean I say, what by negligence? Why? What by and onion yamaye? Measures been a bit media to her. But digitalized and decentralized kind of saying recruitment online and the technology about you don't have to allow people to come in that magnitude before making your recruitment. What the way you now to online, they will put the application online, all the process, all the documentation, then you will screen them. If there are aptitude tests to be done, and all these things will be done online. Madam, all these things are done. So what is all this all this thing? What the measures to hope? All this information because when the number of people you want to take So the numbers that they will kind of say apply to come, be scrutinizing. You can do all these things online for us to know, say, if they qualified or not. By doing that, no, you give them time, you give them dates, you give them serial number. All these things could be done digital. Then the day of the appointment, no, you divide the group of people. Say, be in 100 number, say 200 that. If it takes 1 week for all this process to go on, this is what you will do. So everybody will come according to their time. Obi mba embe sloti obi die. If you don't come on time and you lose your place, these are the things you are supposed to do. One yet. Did you put any measures down? Did you even put any medical kind of saying stance there? Did you put first aid stance at vital places? Did you have a place that higher exit point, a higher entry point? People are not supposed to come at certain time. Did you do all this thing? Did you give information? Did you use technology to echo the process to people online? No. Then you are telling Ghanaians to say, more negligence, any more incompetence, and I caused this damage to the people of Ghana and the youth at large. So you better come and apologize and rather to talk and spew, hey, kind of saying, lies and try and that's how people say, what is going on? And I said, what has gone on? No? And I said, what has happened? It is okay because it is God's ordained. It is never God's ordained. Nyankopon never ordained this, and he will never ordain such negligence way of acting. So don't blame God for everything. At the mama religion, at that day, with them with foot, na mama and thinking right as people. I then kakra mekano no. Nyami sure be a.
Ubet ma chere wa adwen ama me. E wo comment section. How you Penyah Block Media. Akra.